let's go to understand these things now. So matter is made of atoms. All matter is made of atoms?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of them?
Yes.
If you
Yes.
go to a star, is made of atoms?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
right?
Of course.
And then the atoms are made of particles.
And
which
the
is
atoms are made of particles. And what are the fundamental particles? The electrons, the protons, negative charge, the protons, positive charge, and the neutrons, zero charge. So the matter is made of atoms, the atoms are made of particles, and the fundamental particles where the atoms are done are the protons, the neutrons, and around the nucleus are the electrons. So this is the basic structure of the matter. So whatever you have to think in electricity, you have to think that matter is made of atoms. Atoms is made of particles. And particles are made of
Atoms.
Particles are made
Does it start with Q?
Particles are made of particles.
Oh.
Another particles conform the electrons. The electrons are made of another particle. The protons are made of quarks. And quarks are made of what? You see, in physics is something we describe our reality. After talking so much about the charge, can anyone tell me what is a charge? What is charge? What is the definition of a charge?
I don't know, but I feel like this is going into string theory.
Charge
I could be
doesn't
wrong.
charge. In physics we have units like the mass, like the charge, like meters, and like time. Time, length, charge, and kilogram and mass are the fundamental units where everything is measured. Energy is measured on these units. Power is made on these units. Whatever you imagine in physics, any equation is made of units that imply only time, length, mass, and charge. But in physics, we know how to measure the mass, we know how to measure the time, we know how to measure the charge, and we know how to measure distance. But we don't know what is the mass, what is mass, what is time. We don't know what is time. And we don't know what is charge. We don't have a definition what is charge. So we are building a theory that predicts what we see as our reality, but indeed we don't know what is time, for example. Is time flowing At what velocity? At what speed is flowing the time? Is constant speed? Is the time flowing at 1 second every second? Or maybe it's accelerating the time? Maybe the time disappear and appear again? So the time is always moving with the velocity of 1 second every second. Whatever you do, the time is always passing. And it's continuous, it never disappears. But what is the essence of time? We don't know. We don't know. So physics is built using these ideas, this concept of time, mass. But what is mass? What is mass? We say, oh, what is mass? You see an object, you see that it's made of atoms. The mass is the mass of the electrons and the mass of proton of the object. Okay, but what is the mass of the electrons? What it means exactly mass of an electron? We don't know exactly what it means. We know, and we have a theory that is called particle physics, that what it say basically, it say what you see as your reality are particles. But what you see at your reality is not what you detect, is not what you see. The reality are made of field. So we build a theory where we say that we construct fields, and the fields make the things that we feel as our reality, the particles. The particles that we see as our reality are indeed fields. So, what is an ion? Can anyone tell me what it means to be an ion?
Said an atom that is charged.
An atom that is charged. And why an atom that normally is uncharged, have Q0, can be charged? Well,
That's the gateway.
you extract lithium is an atom that has 3 protons. Wow. So the lithium is an atom that has 4 protons, so 4 positive charge. 3 protons, 4 neutrons that have no charge, and initially have 3 electrons around here. If I want to create lithium plus with a positive charge, what I will do is I will take this negative charge and will take out to another body. So when I take out to another body, I will have again the same nucleus with 3 positive charge, the 4 neutrons, and now I will have only 2 negative charge. Now the systems will have total charge of 1 positive charge, because it has 3 positive and 2 negative. So extracting 1 negative charge make the atoms to be positive. How I will create lithium that will be negative? Well, initially I have 3 positive charge and 4 neutrons. And initially I have 3 electrons. How I will create a lithium minus? I will give them 1 electron from somewhere. So now it will have 4 negative charge and 3 positive charge. So the system, the lithium, will be converted into lithium minus. So it will be an ion. We say an ion is an atoms that have a lack of electrons or have 1 electron more. You can have lithium maybe 2 plus or lithium maybe 2 minus, depending on what you have done. extracting 2 electrons for a nucleus from an atom will create extracting from an atom 2 electrons. This is the atoms, let's say A, the atoms A. If you extract 2 electrons, you create an atom with 2 positive charge, because initially it was uncharged. The sum of the positive charge and the negative charge were equal, so you extract the negative charge and you make the positive charge to be bigger than the negative charge, and the total charge will be positive into positive charge because 2 electrons has disappeared from here. So this is what is an ion.